And welcome back, everybody. Aesop Grim here. This is the continuation of our second Chronicle in Endless Space 2, and we are playing the tutorial again. We're quite a bit further along than the last tutorial because I had stopped that one whenever I learned about how to further expand within a system. But I'm nervous now. The challenge I've run into here is our position here with the Cravers. I'm nervous about that. We do have two naval fleets together. We are sieging down the pirate base. It looks like this base, you notice this circle is filling up right here. I think that they're about to drop in power level from 3 to 2. So we have, is this a colonization ship? Yes, where are you going? That's right, you're going down here to the Beertus system. And our second naval fleet is right here, so that will get them out here in position near where the Cravers are anyways. That's what I want. And we'll see if that's enough to hold them off. I don't know. I don't know if it is or not. Our economy is kind of booming now at plus 317. We got plus 29 on our population growth and plus 45 on influence. Looks like we have an exclamation point up here on our Senate decisions. What's up with this? We can pass a law. Okay. What should we do? What does Trusted Broker do for us? Plus 3.5% diplomatic cost reduction per turn. Yeah. Plus 20. We can really boost our influence. Or our approval rating, excuse me. Approval rating. What about brains over bucks? This is a way to essentially pay for science. Toys for Boys. Cram Act. Or the Super Tax Act. Let's maybe try and pay for science. Go with that one. Okay, solo quest complete. The Hidden Cabal. The nearest would be very useful for helping you achieve your goals. Adding another law to the statute books wouldn't be too arduous. That's right, we had that quest sitting in the background. The secret cabal was probably nothing more than paranoia based off groundless rumors, but the outcome has been very beneficial to your empire. You look forward to directing your new population's efforts. Have 3 or more active laws in your empire. Reward 100 dust, and we obtain the minor civilization. What are they? They're the nearest. We need to take a look at them and see what the passive trait that they provide for us. System relics, pre-galactic markers. This system's variety of peculiar architectural landmarks, surrounded by examples of far more modern construction, is evidence of a barely FTL civilization faster than light that was assimilated by a more technologically advanced galactic empire. Although some of the traditional customs and ways of the nearest persist, they have essentially adopted United Empire culture. Oh, okay. This is describing what just happened between our two civilizations. They were absorbed into us. But that part right there, some of the traditional customs and ways of the nearest persist. That's what we're going to absorb into our own empire, assimilate as a bonus to how our society functions. All right, so we have a little bit of plurality going on here. Faction assimilated. The nearest on Oslo has been assimilated. Okay, let's get back to here and go down here to Oslo, where we can... Everything in here is colonizable now. I want to look at you guys. How do I bring you up? Plus 3 food on fertile planets and plus 2 food in general. That's what they do for us. Oh, these are the ocean world people. That's right. That's right. Okay, Neary. I'm going to say that the plural of nearest would be Neary. We're going to set you up with drone networks, cerebral reality, and then we're going to colonize. Yeah, go with that. Get some more system population going for our empire. If you notice up here, we're on chapter 2 of a main storyline quest, and we need to win 5 battles. We have won 4 so far, so we're on the cusp of achieving this. The system is under siege, which slowly saps its defense. Currently, it's at 280 defensive manpower out of 600, so that's good. I wonder if I can attack them yet. Maybe. Let's go ahead and end turn, though, and move to turn 69. 69, excuse me. Giggity. Research complete, Xenology. Alright, what are we going to look at next? Text screen. I'm looking to see where we're at. We're about balanced out. I think we're gonna go back over here to science now. And let's grab this Prev Scale Accelerator. That's going to take 2 turns. New luxury resource discovered. We got Eden Incense. You can use it to upgrade your systems in the economy screen. Okay. And our hero, Lena Zalevas, has leveled up. I was taking her down this line. Transformational leadership gives +10 system approval. I also grabbed this line, though. Pioneering spirit. We could increase the industry. It especially benefits from sterile systems. What do we have over here? We've begun colonizing here, and it is temperate, and this one is temperate. These 2 right here are sterile, so that might be usable for us in the future, but it is not right now, so we will go instead with this one right here. I think the hero focuses on building positive relationships with leaders across a given system and creates a united vision for how their work can boost the greater glory of the empire. +10 approval on system if assigned. What does this one do? Conscription genius. When armies are depleted after damaging wars, leaders often have difficulty recruiting fresh blood. However, through clever propaganda campaigns, using carefully designed slogans and imagery, the hero can improve the replenishment rate. So +25% manpower capacity on Empire systems. Like on the entire Empire. That's a Senate level impact. That might be pretty good to have. And then on systems that this governor is assigned to, it would be +100 defense manpower capacity and +25 manpower deployment limit. Which it looks, when it says DEF there, I'm assuming that that's defensive deployment limit. How are we doing for approval on Primus? Oh, we're at 97%. Wow. Okay, well that makes that decision pretty easy. Let's run with this one. Well, I better look at this too. This creates more experience for fleets. Yeah, we'll go straight to here. Okay, apply that skill. And we can say done with that. Calgaros, population gained on Primus, or in the Primus system. Oslo is creating, they just finished drone networks and now they're working on cerebral reality. Research is complete, and we've got PEV scale accelerators up. What is PEV scale accelerators? The construction of a high-energy particle accelerator with energy measured in peta-electron volts requires highly advanced engineering science, materials, and energy supplies. Without this type of machine, explorations deeper into subquantum mechanics would not be possible, and it allows for the construction of magnetic field generators, which is a system improvement. These create artificial magnetospheres around planets in order to compensate for the lack of a liquid ferrous core. They provide stable environments on planets that would otherwise be bombarded by radiation, which results in +2 science per planet with anomalies on planets and +1 science per pop in general. Okay, exoscience stations. Data is the lifeblood of science. As new planets are discovered, field scientists set up systems to measure and analyze the biology, geology, and meteorology of the planet and its atmosphere. Collecting, filtering, and exploiting this information is a first and critical step. +1 science per pop on cold and +1 per pop in general. That sounds like it's pretty good. And then we can colonize arid worlds as well. We will gain that ability. The construction of massive accelerator systems requires the development of advanced and efficient coolant systems. The evaporation suppression tech spun off from these projects is vital for building life-sustaining systems on arid worlds. Okay. Let's tell our ships to move. And let's make sure everybody's building. Yes. And we are colonizing in the Oslo system. No. No, it's the Heka system. In 2 turns it will be colonizing our endless research. No, there we go. Okay, I'm reading all this wrong. The Dusay system is researching the endless research park and endless world. The Heka system in 2 turns will be done colonizing a savanna planet. Okay. End turn and move to turn 70. And Primus has built the tractable armaments and is now working on the Dinarke University. New minor civilization discovered, the Nashest. These things are ugly. In the Botha system. Ah, they're warmongers. Monstrous opponents. Soldiers drawn from a dedicated, physically brutal slice of the population. This trait greatly boosts infantry health. Okay. Can we start negotiations with you? This is on a system that's outside of where I'm currently at. +50 damage done to attacker during ground battle on fertile. +50 damage done to attacker during ground battle in general. So it would be +100 on fertile. I'm assuming that you should try to assimilate everything you run into. That might not. I mean, they have other options here, but I've been running with this option. And I'm just going to do it once. Okay. That was in what system? The Botha system out here. Okay. Let's see here. Bring this. I think this is what told me we're at 4 of 6 systems, so we can colonize another system. I think it used to be 5 systems. We have one colony ship out, so we're about to grab a 5th system, but we can take a 6th, it looks like. And I didn't really like any of these. There's only 2 planets there. Only 1 here in a dual star system. I didn't like these. This one's got a lot of planets. Tiny, large, small, tiny. Medium, small, tiny. Huge and tiny. So the thing is like, do we want to continue colonizing within our constellation? And I'm thinking we want to extend our borders into a new constellation. Large, large, small, large, huge. This, golly, man, that's probably the one that we want. Medium, large. This one's colonized. But I'm sure that, yeah, this is the U show, and if we were to assimilate them, we would gain control over this system. Oh, that's another thing. If we assimilate, yeah, I better not colonize another system, because we got other assimilations working. Which, once they assimilate, they would become a part. They would count against us as far as systems that we've inhabited. Let's move our peeps. Looks like we're maybe 1 turn away from watching their power level drop. End turn. And we got the PEV scale accelerators. Alright, what's next for us? Let's look into military. What does focus plasma do? Hot, high speed, let's see, kinetic enhancer, and titanium A2S slugs. I do not use plasma. Electromagnetic shield would provide defense. High nuclear mass materials that have been artificially created are not necessarily stable. Detect to contain and exploit them as many practical, if violent, applications. We might go with that to make ourselves more defensively hardened. Here's torpedoes, though. Is that right? Improved ultra-dense slugs. This is flat cannons, I guess. And improved fusion torpedoes. So do we go offense or defense? Well, I could make a case for either, but my natural, I don't want to say instincts, I would say dispositions, because I don't know if I'm right or wrong on this, but we're facing a foe that is stronger than us. I'm leaning towards doing this one. It is suggested. It would take 3 turns. Okay, and then we can start beginning to prep prep on our systems to harden our systems against attack. What is this? Tech stage unlocked in science and exploration quadrant. Uncommon curiosities, we're able to explore those now, and we have Hyperion engine support, which increases our ship evasion. Intergalactic Technology Center. This would be a deed. If we were to build this and we were the first one to build it, we would gain an achievement. So that's something to keep in mind. Okay, solo quest started. Lord of War. Black markets have always existed in dense urban centers within the Empire. As long as they're monitored and kept under control, they have their uses. Criminal elements can be kept busy, hidden taxes can be skimmed, and interest in contraband can be smuggled into the nation for the leadership's pleasure. However, black markets for illegal firearms is another matter, especially when it enables enemy civilizations to get their hands, tentacles, or other appendages on some of the Empire's most effective weaponry. Yeah, like our own people, right? The unfortunate truth is that some of your undercover security forces have unearthed compelling evidence that a gun smuggling ring is operating out of 3 of your systems. The leader is suspected to be the nephew of Duke Groltz, a bad apple with a history of criminal activity. What should you do? If we shut down the ring, a healthy black economy is one thing, but arming your sworn enemies in the process is unacceptable. Besides, Duke Groltz's nephew shouldn't be free to acquire so much dust. Gameplay hint: obtain heroes through the marketplace or the academy. Raise a hero to the required level by assigning them to a fleet or system first. Quest is failed if United Empire population falls to 0 or one of the systems are lost. So that's the achievement here, is you have to assign a hero of at least level 5 on the Primus Duce and Heka systems. Well, we've got 2 of the 3 covered on that, or at least we have them leveling towards that. I don't know what level they are. We would receive a random technology. That's if we shut down the ring. If we let them stay, we have to reach 60 approval on the Primus Duce and Heka systems. You'll pay Duke Groltz a visit, make sure he understands the stakes, but this little venture could help you sow unrest in your enemy's ranks. You just need to make sure the local populations remain content. Construct approval-promoting buildings, avoid overcrowding, and make political decisions that satisfy your population's natural political leanings to raise approval. Okay, well, minimize. We know that Primus is doing really good in the approval department. It said we need 60 approval. We're at 90%. What's the raw number of that? We're ecstatic. I'm just not seeing, because it says raise it to 60, right? Does it mean 60%? It must. It must. I think that's what it's saying. It's this number right here. Curiosities and systems you control can be explored through the construction queue without requiring any probe. Click on the curiosity next to the planet to start studying it. Add that to the queue. Alright, that's good to know. So we're at 90 in Primus. In Duce, we're at 89. And in Heka, we're at 100. So that's the one we'll run with. We're going to let them stay. And I think that will complete on the next turn. And we got a population of Heroshims and Primus. We've just colonized the Savannah world, and we're working on the next planet there. Okay. And we've got unstable isotope machining up. Market-wide price decrease. A sudden galactic deflation has led to a market-wide price decrease. Huh. Tell everybody to move. This is my navy, right? Yes. We might need to get a new naval hull here pretty soon. This is my colony ship. Heka looks like it has an anomaly that we can queue up. I want to get all those taken care of. Have more available up here that an exploration vessel could probably. Civilian faction. 5th alien force. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep you there for defense. You can fire off a probe, right? Decky 1, small desert. Decky 2, small arid. With a subterranean curiosity. Antimatter. Alright, so we gained some antimatter, and we can also harvest that resource now. Or, no. It's saying that we could if we had this system. Alright, where are you going to go next? I think that you're kind of not doing anything. Let's send you... out to here. And what about you? What are you up to? I want to go ahead and bring you back so that you can start researching. What is this about? Why is that blinking? Nair 1, rival outpost. Okay. On a large atoll. Nair 2 is a medium monsoon. Nair 3 is a small snow. So we'll probably have to take this by force eventually, and I think that's why this is pulsing here, letting us know, hey, there's something going on here that's you need to be aware of. Alright, where's my this ship right here? I want to come back to here. It looks like we have a curiosity available that we can fire a probe at. And then I'm going to use that ship to kind of comb back through our empire and gain like this one and this one. And this one. Systems that we don't have colonized. First Maleficent Pirates. It's a shuttle. I don't think I need you. Can I get rid of you? Scraps the selected ships and refunds 52 dust and 100 pop. Yeah, get rid of that. Okay. Moving to... Actually, we're 20 seconds out. Well, let's go ahead and end turn to move to turn 72. Solo quest complete, Lord of War. The local populations were beginning to mobilize against the illegal gun shops in their midst when you discovered them, but since your fake crackdowns, the protests have died away. Now, with the gun smuggling operations truly underground, it's time to flog in inferior arms and make some quick dust. Alright, there's our timer. So that's complete. Ah, we have a battle. Oh man, we're outgunned badly. Where is this at? That's a huge... Oh, this is the Cravers. Shoot, man. Retreat? There is no escape route available. Are you sure you want to retreat? Well, I guess not. We're set up for barrage fire, yeah? What kind of weapons do they use? They use kinetics, so the shields doesn't do us any good. So we'll go with barrage fire. I guess we'll watch it. We're gonna get annihilated. Yeah, that's bad. I think my other naval fleet was really close, too. Wow. Blew up one of their ships. With all those guns, I have a feeling they can shoot down an awful lot of our torpedoes. Oh yeah, you can see our torpedoes getting shot out of the air. So they're really well equipped. To counter us. Grave defeat. Okay, well, let's look at advanced. Missed shots, 54. Caused 2,600 worth of damage. They absorbed quite a bit. Their hull plating helped. They shot down a bunch of missiles, I believe. I reduced them down to 9 combat points. They reduced me to 0. That's in the Dill system, so I need these guys to come back. We're going to have to refit. And let me go into our military screen here. Oh, what's this about? Diplomatic status. Cold War.
We are coming.
Yeah, Yeah, they're continuing to exert pressure on us. So the problem with this is that I have not built my military up to near what it needs to be, and that's just a lesson learned here. We gained a population, and we completed colonization. So over here on the military screen, this episode just got extended. We need to go to the Panther class, and I don't want to. I want to create a new class, I think. And what will we call this? This is going to be a laser based, so now I kind of wish I'd gone with plasma. We'll call it the Hornet. I was trying to think of something that's energetic. And the hull will be using the Agezre class. Okay, now move to weapon modules. And I think I'm going to go with plasma. This is laser. No, this is laser. So this is plasma. It's optimal at all ranges. 21 DPS, 10% crit chance. 19 DPS, 5% crit chance, but optimal at all ranges. I think this one's overall better. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, then on the defense, I want to go with health bonus, projectile defense. Yeah, this. Okay. And we have support module. Do I want repair bots or Hyperion engine? They're firing kinetic, movement points, additional manpower with a health bonus. Health bonus and repair ship after battle. Ship of it. I think I want to go with the Hyperion engine, I think. Okay, so this is the Hornet class. And create that ship. The Paladin is fine, I think, as a defensive. That's a good all-arounder for defense, if I remember right. So we need to, we're 2 turns out here. And then we'll make 2 Paladins. And 5 Hornets. It's going to take 19 turns. Now, did I run out of money or something, or because I can't select more? We need more than one system that's able to construct ships. Yeah, that was a flaw that I probably should have seen coming. Okay, and this is what I want to look at. We can carry up to 13 combat points. Are each of these worth 1 combat point? What are they? Upkeep. Small. Yes. I can't, when I mouse over it and that thing comes up, it's right here. It looks like the satellite dish. and you can see it says 1. So that, and the Paladin is also 1? Yes. So we can have a 13 ship fleet. We have 4, and we're building 7, I think. That gets me to 11. Okay. Okay. I feel like I'm getting good lessons learned here. I'm just kind of seeing how the game unfolds, what I need to be doing. I should have built up, this happens to me in every game I play too. I should have built up defensive fleets way earlier. And I've learned that in Paradox games as well. I tend to consistently get lulled into the false sense of security because I haven't met anybody or run into any enemies or anything. And so, and there's so much to do with infrastructure and building the economy up and, just building your nation and stuff, like kind of like Victoria too, where war is sort of a secondary issue. Victoria 3 is coming. I've never played that game, by the way, but I understand its premise, and people say that is a lot more focused on nation building than it is on international diplomacy, which would include warfare, and that's where my natural tendencies go. And so I just kind of consistently make this mistake, and that's why it's good that I learn it here. But we'll go ahead and sign off right here and click save. All right, the other thing I'm wondering is, how much more do I have for the tutorial to teach me? And I think that there's going to be some stuff in the diplomacy area that I haven't run into yet. So this series needs to continue on as long as it can. I think we're on episode 11. The last series, which I stopped short, was at 13 episodes, so we should eclipse that. Although I think I'm well past the turn limit from what I was on the last one. All right, guys, that's going to be it. Again, I'm Aesop Grimm. Thank you for coming by this channel. I hope all is well in your neck of the woods, and I will see you in the next episode where this story continues.